What up, Diran? How you doing, man? I'm just fixing up Twitch, so give me one moment. Uh, so we do see the chat. So we're going to be doing some character design stuff for one of the other cultists. I just do need to change this thing um, to character design, um, and then let's chat and vibe, and then art, and then I guess we could also do collective. I don't know. You think I should do collective card game? I guess because we're talking and doing stuff about collective, so I guess it'll work out. Now let me open the app on my phone so I can read your guys' comments. Yeah, collective card game. I think so too. How you guys doing? Is the audio fine on my end? Cause if you want viewers, I get more on Artlo. Uh, I really don't get all that many viewers, dude. Like I think capped at like 6 viewers on art. It's just there's so many good artists right now. So like, whatever. Also draw Dorgon waifu. After you're done with Vox Cultist characters. Woo! You don't feel me there, Daya. All right, come on, phone. So let's open up what we have right now. So this is a character design for one of the cultists. We have a couple of little things here. And for those of you who I guess are new to the stream or new to what we're doing, I'll open up the previous episode of drawing with Mystic Fox and character design stuff. So we have a Vox cultist. Vox cultist. This her name is uh Zaya or or something along those lines, from what I remember. um, she praises Vox, and she spreads the word of Vox as Lord and Savior across the land and the universe. And the portal of collective opened in her world, and so they started to, or she goes around spreading the word of Vox, enchanting people with her K-popness. And so this is another cultist that also praises Vox. Only he's more of the medieval type of cultist. So he's like a witch doctor, and he has that going for him. Right now, we're just designing his getup, and we're gonna do a little bit of painting here and there in a second. And then we're gonna do like maybe 1, 2 thumbnails of like how we would do like an actual character design thing, like you can see on this bottom right hand side. Um, and just kind of mess around, honestly. Um, we can start this one and like actually render it out, but I had an idea of just, hey, why don't we just actually just draw characters, and if we end up using them later on for another card, like if we need them after we do playtesting for the whole Vox thing, then we can. But if we don't, then it's fine. We have characters and we can put them in, online for people to see and enjoy. So, before we get started though, is everything good in the chat, or uh, do I need to adjust anything? Because I know I do speak slightly low. So let me know. Go ahead and shoot. Um, I hate my phone right now. It doesn't show the comments. Yep, everything is good in the chat. All right, I'm gonna. Yep, everything is good in the chat. All right, cool. Sorry, I don't actually stream myself. I know some people really are into seeing my face and stuff, but like, I'm just not. I'm just not that type of person, my guys. So, I guess we should start with the original, or with the new character design. So the idea we were going for is a witch doctor, and if you know anything about witch doctors, you would know that witch doctors are typically like seen as like a very strange kind of profession, because they heal people and they wear these weird masks, or quote unquote heal people, but sometimes they don't really even do that. Um, but they're really fun, and I like the idea of the mask for the witch doctors because of Vox and kind of what he is and all of that jazz. But right now we're doing color palette testing, so we're messing around with the colors and seeing kind of what works, what doesn't work. And we're using that little color palette thing that you see there on the side as a general, testing premise. Um, but the thing is, though, is I have no idea what's going on with the chat on my phone. So if I don't, check the chat for a second, apologies. It just keeps saying reconnecting to chat, like it didn't connect correctly. I don't know why. Um, but yeah. Anyways, welcome everyone. If you haven't already followed, go ahead and follow if you want to see more artworks and stuff because I do stream fairly often. And if you're interested in seeing the Vox artwork that I've already done, you can also see that as well. I have it recorded, and it's in the highlights of my channel thing. I believe it should be, at least. I've never really done this stuff before, so everything's a little new to me. Um, okay, so we have this. I think this is actually working pretty well, like fairly. Um, the only thing that I do want to do is I want to do a little sketch in the corner to see what the kind of Vox mask would look like. And so I'm gonna do a little quick um, scooch of that from the side view, um, and like how it would fit on his head. So only one side actually has an eye, the other side doesn't. It's just like the amalgamation of like Vox. You know how Vox is like how I have him drawn. If you're not familiar with it, I guess I can remove some of the artwork that I have in the stream on the side and just put like Vox stuff. But let me see. Yes, sir. Sounds sound is good. Yep, everything is good. Okay, just making sure. Pop in the stream every once in a while, so that way we can answer any questions because my phone's on the fence. Uh, so let me show you guys if you guys aren't familiar with it. I'm sure you guys are. Can you close the door? Since we have some box cards here, I'm gonna just preview them so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Um, we have these made specifically for box cards that we're already making. Um, so this is Ghastly Vox. They are all boxes. Like when using your art for collective, how should we credit you? If you ever use my artwork for collective, I do not really play the game. I don't have it installed. So you could just put Mystic Fox 4. If it goes to somebody else, like that already has that profile, I really don't care. Everyone knows who I am, or by majority does. So if you know my artwork, you probably know me. You know. So if you're gonna do that, that's cool too. If you don't even put a name, you could just put yours again. Doesn't matter to me, honestly. So yeah, so this one is really fun. It's a actually funny picture. So the idea and premise of Vox is Vox isn't a creature. It isn't an entity. Vox is a feeling, and Vox is based around sound and around like how powerful sound is and how it represents there's a lot of power in sound, in particular in music. And so different characters in this world that worship Vox have learned through about Vox through their practices, whether it was music, instrument playing, singing, and a lot of different stuff. Um, and so because of that, it's like the characters that worship them are mainly musicians and things like that. Which, by the way, before I continue, I am able to see the chat room through my phone now. It like loaded, so like if you drop something, then I can probably read it. Um, really quick, I'm gonna check. Yeah, so Super Sun. All right, we got it. We're good. So where were we? All right, so because of this, a lot of the cultists are, pop stars and things like that, and people who kind of see value in music but don't actually understand it. So the premise of that is this, right? Is this statement. So knowing this, Why does Vox look so evil? Why does it look like it has such malice intent? Well, the idea around why they look bad or like scary is because Vox is an amalgamation of emotions. So whether it be positive or negative. And now when people have a negative light on Vox, Vox becomes monstrous and looks grotesque. And then when they sing music that is unpleasant, it upsets Vox because Vox by nature loves good music. And so when you upset Vox, you get bad Vox, and he wipes the field and kills everything, and such and such. Um, and so because of this, we have different types of Vox. And the different types of Vox, like Vox Grand Symphony, um, the Tacet Vox, all of these Voxes are part of different alignments and strengths and things like that. And so we have a little diagram that we made that I can show here. It's called the card concept. Um, so there's two Voxes per different kind of thing. So like strength, spirit, and mind. We can push these around because we're working along with this card concept with a couple other people that are awesome. And I'm sure some of you are here. And if you are, thank you very much for your help and for helping produce this little card. Um, but so that's the premise of it. It's really fun and enjoyable to actually make these because, we're getting a lot of feedback. And the idea of making Vox like Exodia, so you get all the different pieces of Vox that are from different alignments on the battlefield at the same time, which summons Exodia, essentially. Exodia Vox, which is this other card that we have lying around over here somewhere, which is ta-da! Vox Final Ballad. So, Vox Final Ballad isn't actually a Vox. Vox Final Ballad is an amalgamation of all of the Voxes. Vox, obliterate! Exactly, Dia. So, when all of the like types of Vox coagulate, they become this monstrous thing which wipes everything, and it ends the game. Mystic Original. If you somehow get six Voxes on the battlefield at the same time, you have no clue, lol. No. So actually, we were talking about balancing that, and we have to playtest it in order to actually get good measurement for this. But the idea is you get three Voxes, either on the battlefield or in your graveyard in the game. And once you do, then you essentially summon Exodia, which is Vox Final Ballad. And you don't need a card that does this because Vox cards would all have, if um, three or more Vox hit the battlefield or are in the graveyard at any given time, then you summon Vox Final Ballad, which the card says destroy the enemy. So my draft is going to be three. Lol. Yes, but it is smart to have a lot of different types of boxes in your deck, even though they may cost a little bit more and things like that, because it'll heighten your chance to be able to actually summon Vox Final Ballad. And the Voxes aren't unique to cultists or horrors either. So um, cultists actually thrive on Voxes because Voxes they worship them. So Voxes give them something back. It's like a give and take relationship, right? So they tribute music and they receive power. So we were thinking about different concepts on the the Discord, but we haven't really set one way or another. And I'm not big on actually playing the game because I don't actually have a. I mean, I have a code for it, but I just don't think my tablet can handle it. But these are just the different Voxes. I essentially just made them different colors because I think that they're entertaining to actually just see, and B, um, because Vox is just like a feeling, and there's just different realms, so different people like different things. Um, it's not really multiple Voxes. It's just they just have a different color. Um, so yeah. Um, I remember Super Sun was actually the one that came up with three. Originally, it was going to be six pieces, I think, to summon Vox Exodia. Uh, but we did change it because it was going to be um, a little bit too much, and we want the players to be able to actually reach it. And B, you wanted to, we wanted to make it a little fun, but we're gonna play test it, see what happens. Okay, so after that whole story time, we're gonna go back to actually working on stuff. Uh, all right, so this Vox Cultist. So I'm liking this so far. I'm thinking I'm gonna render it right now, but wanna wanna draw in some of this character. But feel free to drop any comments or critique, or not critique, but like just comments of stuff that you want to chat about. If you think I could have or you wanna chat about the card or whatever. And yeah, feel free. Any ideas, concepts, or things like that are more than welcome. I do like the approach of like the anime look to it though. I think that's really kind of what stands out about the this like art for it at least. I really need to paint the lines in the mask thing because they're kind of irritating me. So yeah, guys, let me actually want to play some music because I feel like you guys deserve a little bit of something. So we're gonna play some collective theme. Does that exist? Nope. We don't have the music. Okay, fine. We'll play some Cowboy Bebop lo-fi. This is what we always play, so.
You said bell peppers.
Alright guys, how is the music in comparison to my voice? Because I don't want it to be way too loud and I don't want it to be way too quiet. If you need me to turn it down, I can turn it down. Welcome, Nitromelon. Thanks for following. Thrifty Fish, thank you for following. It's okay for you, Daya? How about everybody else? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, if anybody has a problem with the music, just go ahead and type it in the chat. I can adjust it. I just don't really know. Yo. Go ahead. What up, Junior? We're doing some card art stuff right now with some friends from a different server. We're doing actually character design stuff. We might do card art stuff a little bit later. But you know how we roll. So yeah, guys. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to kind of unpack with the card type and the art type, but you know, at the end of it all, we have to put it up to.
Jet, do you know that there are 3
What was that ding sound?
hate?
Well, oh, the ding sound was a follower. Someone followed the. You should get a little coin thing, because I did a Streamlabs thing, but or not Streamlabs, sorry. I don't even know what they're called anymore. It's like a streamer app thing. It's like a third-party thing. You're supposed to see like a little, yeah, you're supposed to see like a little thing come up on the screen, but I don't know if it actually works. So maybe I actually have it turned off. No, Twitch alerts is on. It should be working. That's all I know. But there's a chance it's probably not to. Because it's at 30%. There you go. Gonna go with the blue here for the belts. Nah, too much. You know, sometimes the crazy part about like drawing and painting and all this is that sometimes you just gotta know when to not do something. It's not even always about like, oh, like I have the right answer here. It's like, nah, dude, you just gotta know to not do something. And sometimes it's hard to find those moments. Let me tell you that, because it's not always about details. Sometimes it's about restraint. Um. So yeah, that's the idea. But we're vibing, you know. We do what we can. But I don't know. Is there any cards that you guys really like that you guys would like to see me make artwork for, like as a group? Because I do like a lot of the cards in collective. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like um, my boy Spike with all of his Lux cards. The Wax Shambler. He did ask me to make one of the cards for his deck. I'm actually gonna probably work on that after we get this a little bit of progress on this, because I'm not looking at taking this to a finished polish or anything. We're just kind of, you know, messing around on stream. But if there is a card that you know you guys unanimously vote on, what do you think? You could draw me a mistress. Oh man. All right, we're gonna. I can't open the link right now, just because I'm streaming right here. But I'll check it out in a bit. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know. All right. Okay. Well, we'll get back to the actual illustration thing over here on this side. But I would like to finish doing this little doodle of the mask, because I do think we need to finish this one. So like I really like the idea of like Vox, like the actual mask is like pairs of Vox, and then like there's just like a goggle here. It's just like the lens. And I didn't warm up before I started this. I got out of work a little while ago and I was watching the stream and I was prepping the piece to be worked on this stream. I do enjoy streaming, but like I don't know, man. Just finding the time to do everything is getting more difficult. Especially because like, you know, you get out of work tired. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like a lot of the cards that people have been making recently. They've been really sick. I know that we got a lot of people that are kind of like haters in the community or whatever, but like, or at least that's what I hear. I have encountered maybe one or two, but honestly, they're not that bad. Usually just like, they like the game a lot, so they like to instigate, but I don't know. I don't know them too much, so I can't really speak too much about them. So, I'm liking this kind of spooky boy. And then his hair would be going down this way, and you know, we could have the hair here and stuff, but I don't want to paint the hair right now. I just mainly want to do the helmet thing. The mask of the Doctor. So the bio on this guy is so Vox, I think it's called Tent or Tacet. So Vox Tacet is this card's specialty is it counters cards and spells and things like that, like the next one that comes onto the battlefield. So the idea around this guy, and tacit means like deaf or like can't speak or something. I think it was Super Sun that told me about it, like a good synonym word and things like that. Blocking Tacet Vox ATM. Nice, dude. Um, I think it was like you can't actually like it's really hard to program that card to block it at least. So what we ended up coming on Tacet is a long silence in music. Nice. So that's the design around that creature, and the reason that he silences things is because it's a long pause in music. And so when we're talking about this character devotes himself to not speaking, and because of this, right, he can't actually sing. And so what he does is he goes around and he cures people who are deaf so that they can like enjoy what music is, and learn to understand sound. And so he's a witch doctor because witch doctors are cool, and because or not witch doctor. What are these this called? It's like escaping my mind right now. If somebody remembers what the name of this thing, just drop it in the chat. Uh, I think it's plague doctor. There you go. The reason he's a plague doctor is because in this world of like him curing people that are deaf, they there's maybe like a handful of people who are going around stealing the ability to be able to hear and deafening people, and so he's combating them by worshiping Vox and seeing the true power of sound. And so yeah, that's what we that's what we here for, boys. That's what boys. That's what it's all about, boys. Just healing and feeling, and yeah, that's the idea. That's the premise, at least. You know what I'm saying? The big P, the premise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm a little weird sometimes. Um, I kind of wanted to drop a little bit of maybe a feather in his hat or something. Just because we see like a lot of detail in the bottom part, but we don't see as much detail in the top part. So I feel like it's necessary, or at least we need it or something. Um, but that's the idea, and that little sketch is how the mask fits on his head. So it's like twisted Vox part. Each character, by the way, has a Vox thing. So the main cultist, you got Indians for a silence cure. What do you mean? Elaborate, Super Sun. What is this idea for the silent cure? Um, like he does how he cures the silence, or like a card that silences. That is a silent card but cures. That is a silent cultist but cures. Maybe it could also remove buffs and stuff or debuffs. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Maybe this cultist debuffs all of the enemy units. I don't know what this character's name could be, but um, it could probably be cultist of Tacet, or Tacet cultist. I don't know. Maybe we can give him a name, kind of like Max. And so I'm kind of just eyeballing it. If I get a little quiet every now and then, it's probably because I'm trying to look at this at a different angle. Sometimes that's all you need, man. It's a different angle, just a little different.
I'll be at the bridge that links Earth to the heavens. You can stay here alone and watch what happens to this purgatory.
I really like this song. This song's super vibe. hit it, transform, flip horizontal. So this one on the left side is a little unique because it's backwards. It's backwards and you're looking at the back. Also, I just noticed the legs are really small, so we're probably gonna have to adjust that in a second. But I do want to get most of the painting stuff out of the way, at least masking it, before we hop into that, because less headache. More fun, less headache. Always a good idea. Big brain. Big brainer, boys. What was the idea for the silence thing? Sunset? Or Super Sun, I mean? Sunny D's nuts! How would that work? What are you talking about, Daya? The silent thing? Pure silencing? I don't know. He said it, and I was just listening to what he said, but he never continued. He just kind of like he was like, he just came in real quick. Hey, what about the silence cure? A cure silence, and then just left. That's good. He just throws in that concept, just runs away. Probably will banish. Okay, so he says, Super Sun says, probably will banish the unit and create a copy of it in play. You technically can't remove silence, but if you create a new unit from most cases, that should work. Probably will banish the unit and create a copy of it in play. I think that's a cool idea. We can work something around that. I think the main problem with that though is like, now we're gonna have to worry about like, okay, so this unit is now a copy of that unit. Now, because it's a copy of that unit, remember how we were working on the Vox that deals damage when something dies, and summons a copy of it? So if it banishes the unit, does that classify as part of that, or is that another classification altogether? Does that also count? Or why not, instead of banishing, just kill the unit and make a copy of it? Because there's a card in Legends of Runeterra that kills units and makes a copy of it, but it's an exact duplicate. Banish doesn't count as dying. Yeah, see, we probably want to kill it or destroy it, because the other cards are going to be doing the same thing. And the Exodia part about the Vox, it has to be 3 unique Vox. So Tacet Vox, what was the other one? Tacet Vox, Resonance Vox, Ghastly Vox. Those are 3 unique. So it wouldn't, it wouldn't count for the other thing. I'm going to keep that open on the side so we can pull it up whenever we need it. But that is a good idea. We could definitely try it. It removes silence, but it creates banish, and you then create a copy of it and play. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it works. We just need to figure it out. Figure out the wording on that. If you do a little test of it, I would like to see what happens, or hear what happens. Banish doesn't count as dying. For other effects, perhaps, but for this specifically, it needs to banish. The goal is to have a unit and unsilence your Vox if needed, and the old Vox should disappear. Okay, so further effects perhaps, but for this specifically, it needs to be needs to banish. Why needs to banish? Because then you would have that Vox in the graveyard, and if a Vox goes to the graveyard, then it goes back in your deck, and you have a chance of pulling it again, silenced, and that's trash. Yes, that is a good idea. And the old Vox should disappear alone. Yes, that is a good idea. Yeah, I just thought about that. That is really smart because so if you didn't know, if a Vox gets destroyed, any Vox, this qualifies for any Vox. Um, if a Vox is destroyed and it goes to the graveyard, it is automatically shuffled back into your deck. So the problem with this is if it gets silenced and it gets destroyed and gets shuffled back into your deck, you're gonna get a silence card again. So it's gonna be a useless card. So it needs to be banished. Yes, this is good. So is it going to be a cultist that does this, or is it going to be another Vox that does this? I would rather have the Vox be doing the main stuff and then the cultist do this kind of side stuff. Yeah, so that's a good idea. Maybe Tacet Vox does this. I don't know, or Tacet cultist. This guy. Maybe he silences or banishes and creates a copy of it, or maybe not a copy. Maybe reborns it or something. I don't know. What do you think? Because I don't want to make I don't want it to summon an exact copy of it. Because if it summons an exact copy of it, it's going to summon another silence thing, and that's annoying. Maybe if it just banishes it. Because I don't think creating a copy of it would do any good. Because a copy of a card that's silenced is just a card that's silenced and has the damage. But most Vox cards aren't really big on damage. It's actually really hard to summon an exact copy. Lol. Yeah, see that's the to summon an exact copy. It's basically a fresh copy. Oh, so it doesn't have any debuffs. It's just an like. I'm thinking Legends of Runeterra, man. So like when you summon an exact, like when you summon a copy of something, it is word for word whatever it is at that moment. So if it's silence, it's you know, if it's silence, it's going to be saved silence. You know, like it's going to be salvage silenced. But if you do think that that's the gist of that, then I think that works. Yeah, I mean, if you think it helps, I mean, it's basically fresh copy. Yeah, I'm reading the same comment again. Sorry, I'm a little dumb, so like sometimes I'll say dumb things, but I don't mean them, or I don't mean them in a dumb way, I guess. Uh, I really, really don't like how short his legs are. Like it's actually bugging me now. So as soon as we get like the lines kind of sorted with like the colorization of this part here with the lines, I am going to elongate the legs. I'm gonna merge it and then elongate the legs. Control G, and then we're gonna elongate them. He's the longest boy. He got some long legs, dog. What is good, dude? Shit. You hoop or what? Hoop or bust? We'll just make it smaller, I guess. No, we'll just make it longer. Fuck it. We're gonna be working in a weird size. I can already hear the comments. Oh my god, why'd you do your character design in such a weird size? Like, it actually doesn't make sense. I know everything. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. People have the need to give me feedback when not needed. Didn't ask, man. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we adjusted that. Now we need to fix what we messed up on the bottom. Right here. I don't know if you guys see that. I can zoom in a little bit. Right here on the legs. There's a little hole now because we are, you know, hooligans. I have a friend suggestion. No way. Come on, Facebook. Leave me alone. Okay.
I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive.
So it feels like our character's standing on nothing, so I'm gonna put a background on the floor. Just so I can entertain the idea of, like, there's a drop. I'm just gonna make it a glass or something. Okay, so here is the render portion, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where I, Mystic Fox, ruin all of our efforts. I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you, man. I'm just joshing you.
Yeah, just a dream.
How's everybody's day going so far?
Yeah, but it still hurts. Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Spinny air. Rendering sometimes is kind of a blur. You can just kind of turn your brain off and do it when you kind of know what you're doing. So I can actually read comments right now if anybody's going to say anything or have any questions or comments. So if you have any questions, feel free to use this time now to shoot your question. Shoot your shot, man. Come on, hit me. Question: how long have you been drawing or painting and painting? I've been doing it for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years actually. I started maybe 2017. No, what are we? 2020, 18, 2000. Yeah, 2018, 2009. 2000. No, 2017, 2018. Started taking it seriously like about 4 years ago, and started like studying and all that jazz. But I do gotta say, man, you a lot of it of art is just putting in time, trying to understand something, struggling, figuring it out, moving forward. A lot of progression and a lot of development. Really is a like knowing yourself, developing your skill set. And honestly, a lot of people will only 4 to 5 years. Yeah, about 4 to 5 years around there. I know there's a lot of people that are a lot faster, but yeah, like some of my friends, dude, shit, man, they can really paint. Like they make me look like an idiot. Like they're really good. Um, but yeah, man, that's about 4 or 5 years of like more serious investment, and then taking like maybe one, maybe two classes, and then after I only take classes honestly with like artists that I like their work, um, or like study under people that I like the work of. I never recommend studying under somebody that who maybe don't like their work, just because it makes everything a little bit more challenging. Because then you have to figure out like, oh, do I actually like want to do work like this? Um, and if you don't, then what are you doing? I know there's a lot of people that are gonna argue otherwise, but it's fine. Bang, banging against the wall until it cracks. Yeah, basically. When I started, I would go to a Starbucks every day and do painting or drawing all day, and it wasn't the best of methods, but I would draw things that I liked and that I was struggling with, and slowly I got better at it. I'm not perfect at it either, right? I still am learning to this day, but I like to think, like I've learned some stuff, and I take that with me, and hopefully you guys can too. But I think the hardest part when you're starting off as an artist is yourself. Like you everybody tends to hold themselves back if it's in one way or another. Like I would I use social media like Instagram and stuff to kind of force myself to like paint more. So I would post dailies and sketches and things like that. And if you haven't seen my Instagram, you can definitely check it out. It's at Mystic Fox 4. I don't really promote it because like I don't post all that much anymore. I have posted some stuff recently from the stuff we've been doing in the Discord and even here probably. Um, but yeah, I've used that as a device of like training myself for a while. I have like 1,000 something posts probably. Um, but everyone's different. Everyone's a little different at least. So like maybe it doesn't work for you the way that it worked for me, and that's okay. But you have to do it first and see the results. And if that's the road that you can't take, then you can't take it. You figure something else out, you know? Because I know for some people it's really hard to do some of the stuff that I do. Some people that I know are like really good can't really do some of the stuff. But it just comes with practice, honestly. Just practice and draw stuff you like and study what it is you like. And slowly you'll develop your skill set, and eventually you're going to be A-okay and Frosty, and everyone's going to be like, oh my god, I want to be just like him. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they want to be their own thing. And everybody wants to be a copy of stuff too. So I just like drawing certain things, so I would draw them, and then people are like, I like your stuff. I'm like, cool, so do I. But yeah, that's about it. Any other questions, comments, or anything else, really? Anything you guys would like to know about the Mystic Fox? Or about just anything, really? By the way, son, Super Son, if you're still here, I would definitely like to see what you kind of do with the card by the end of it, and then just drop it in the Discord or something, and then I'll like the card, like what worked, and you could even comment here. It don't really matter. Um, just saying like, oh, this worked or didn't work, or a weird side effect of X thing happened, or I can't figure out how to do this thing. Mystic Fox, you suck. You know, stuff like that. I really did enjoy doing some of the artwork that I did for Collective a while back. It was really like entertaining and fun. And I would totally love to do more artwork for Collective, like the company. I've made a couple little things for them, but you know, sometimes stuff happens and life changes. I think it would be cool. I think we can. There's so many things that this game needs, not even just as like a stylistic choice, but like just like help. There's a lot of stuff, like general stuff, like text boxes, things like that. Blocking is a weird beast. Yeah, it is. Which is why part of the reason why it's so hard for me to try to get into blocking, like just making cards. I'm good with just making art for them. I really don't mind, but some people really do like the my input of card design, I guess. I don't know. Because I try to think of ways to make it work with other things, whereas some people just like, oh, that's one card that's good. It's like, nah, man. Make it fun for everyone. But it's just one way of thinking about it, I guess. Okay, so now that we have the mask and the hat. God damn it, dude. I'm just putting dots all over the goddamn piece. Okay, so
Do you see now?
select
It means becoming like
Photoshop.
clear
You're
water.
lagging behind and you're ignoring me.
Right. Water can take any form, drifts without effort one moment, then pounds down in a torrent the very next.
What brought you guys into collective? Like what about it made it appealing for you guys? I think for me it was like just making card games or just making cards that other people could use was really appealing, but I know not everyone's like that. Some people just like making stuff. Some people don't even make stuff, they just play cards. They just wanted a card game. And that's cool too. That is okay. Everyone is welcome. Except if you're not. Get out. I don't have too many rules for my chat, by the way. You guys can cuss all you want. It doesn't matter. Just saw a random Reddit ad as was like, huh? What do you mean, a Reddit ad? Just saw a random one? What was it of? Oh, it's giving you guys ads? I don't have it set to give you ads. What the hell? That's weird. I don't make money off of Twitch. I'm just messing around right here. Tacet Vox. Okay. So we got some progress here. Oops. They will still advertise, yeah. When they still advertised. Yeah. Little lost there, but yeah, sure, man. When you don't know what they're saying, just nod and wave, boys. Yeah, dude, that's cool. Pepe hands. Oh man, can I get a Pepe hands in chat? No, actually, nah, give me a poggers. Poggers. If you're still alive, give me a poggers. We in this together, boys. One step at a time. Poggers. Your boys. We're out here with the boys. Maximum damage, boys. Oh man. Maybe we should do an art class with Mystic Fox one day. Anybody that's interested can join and you guys can learn to do some random thing. I'll be a pseudo teacher. I'm not really good at teaching, by the way, so like I'm okay at it, I guess. I don't know. People tell me some stuff. I use Crit as my main art program. It don't matter what the program is, man. All art's the same. The ideas don't change. The fundamentals don't change. The only thing that changes is what button you press. So yeah, that sounds cool. Let me know if you guys are down for that. Let me know. Are you interested? Poggers. Poggers. Okay. Rendering, like I said, it's very like turn off your brain and just work. Like you see me doing it here, like it's really not that bad. It's very easy as soon as you start getting used to it. Oops, shit. It's a lot of it is just getting used to, I guess, like how the process is rather than like how to do like the general painting stuff, I guess. Then the rest of it is just whatever. Why didn't it transfer to the other side? What the fudge? What the fudge, man? Poggers, yes. Very poggers, indeed. I'm actually going to turn off the what's it called? I forgot what that stupid thing's called. The symmetry tool, because it's not even being symmetrical anymore. It just being dumb. Such a dumb tool. God, I wish it would just do its job. Okay. So we have like a really nice like character or whatever. Or like whatever, but like yeah. Oh man. Drop a Pepegas. Drop a Pepegas in the chat, boys. What's your favorite emote, guys? But drop it in the chat. I want to see what you guys find, because I know mine is Kappa, and what else is? Oh man, there's just so many good ones. I like Poggers. I like Kappa. Um, Shit, man. I like the little T girl. I think it's called TF something. I don't know, man. There's just so much stuff to enjoy. You like the little robot smiley face? That's a cool one. I actually don't mind that one all that much. I'm not a big fan of that one. I think that one's alright, but like I don't love it. What about it do you like? Just like the fact that it's a little robot, do you? I just like it because it's basic. Yeah, you can kind of use it for everything. Super Set? What is that? High five. Actually, I just noticed. Um, I need to move the chat over, huh? Because we can't really see the chat all that much. I'll do about this much. And then we'll just lock it in place. Just so people who join, if they want to say something or do something or be the D, they can. I also like the idea of you guys being able to read your chat, so you know where I am in my chat. Because it's all about chat at the end of the day. Right, boys? We're in it, boys. Let's go! It's a stupid Karachar mallet. I don't know what a Karachar mallet is. No, daddy. Dude, you're trying to get me bad, man. I almost read that out loud. No, dude, it's chill. It's fine. I don't care if I get banned. But we are getting hosted, so we have to keep it PC. PC, boys. PC. Keep it PC. Shh, shh, shh. They're watching us. Boys, they're watching us. We have to be silent. Incognito. Open the incognito tab, boys. Let's go. Oh man. Oh man. I need to make emotes for my thingy. Make little funny things. I don't know. Maybe I don't even need them. Who knows? If I made little emotes, do you guys think you would use them? First, I have to pay respects in the chat. Shit. I hit my stupid Windows key. I think Windows key is the dumbest thing ever. What do you guys think? Windows keys? You guys like Windows keys? I absolutely think that they're complete garbage. Like, there's no purpose to them. Like, if I wanted a Windows key, that would mean I would use the Windows key. Like, but I don't use Windows key. I don't think anyone uses Windows key. I think Windows doesn't even use Windows key. I think Windows key was invented for the sake of having a Windows key, because they were like, yo, like we can have people have a Windows key so that they could use the Windows key to access Windows products. But like nobody gives like like any sense of hey, this is a good idea. I needed this. Thanks, Meng. That was really weird. I don't know what I say sometimes. Sometimes I think I talk because I like the sound of my voice. Um, Press F in chat if you can relate. But if not, that's cool too. I'm a lone survivor of the Lonely Gang, Lonely Islands. Let's go. Thanks again, guys, for dropping by. I knew I kind of just made this stream last minute. I didn't even tweet about it because like it's such a whatever thing. I was like, if people want to watch, they'll watch. They're probably subscribed already if they want to watch. If not, don't really care. I mean, like, it's cool if, like, you want to watch or whatever, but you should probably be subscribed if you are going to watch. So, I don't want to bother people on the internet. Yeah, I mean, not mean, dog. Not mean. F in the chat, Dia. There you go. Thank you, Dia. Give me all the F's in the chat. Oh, shit. Did I move everything? Control. Yep, I did move everything. What do you guys think? Is it coming together? Is it bad? Did we make bad art? Don't you dare give me an F in the chat again. Is it going well? F in the chat. Pay respects. Press F to pay respects. Oh man. I don't think we're gonna do a finished render or polish of this character just because we just really wanted to assert kind of the design of it, and I think we've kind of done that. And we've polished it here and there, and that's fine. That's all we need. We don't need any more. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna merge, or I'm gonna duplicate this, and then I'm gonna merge it. Oops, not the bottom. Just this, Control J, merge layers, make another thing of this, Control G. Now, what we're gonna do now is something called color dodge. I know it's weird, it's kind of cool though. Actually no, we're gonna do a layer of just lighting. We're gonna do that by setting our layer mode. Oh no, let's do our layer mode to multiply, and then we're gonna select blue. Maybe like a darker blue, and then we're just going to go out throughout the piece, and we're going to just paint in where the shadows are going to be. So for this right here, and then we can insert shadows here and there. Isn't that cool, boys? Yeah, I know it's cool. What's your guys' favorite archetype in collective? I've really been taking a liking to Lux World, or Lux type recently. I used to be like about it because I didn't know much about it, like about how he was concepting it and stuff. But the more I heard about it, the more just kind of like, ooh, this is ooh, you know what I mean? But I think that just comes with me being me and just kind of, you know, enjoying what other people make, I guess. I don't know. My favorite archetypes are samurais with equipment and Lazabo. I like Lazabo too. I think I haven't seen too much samurais. I saw a couple here and there, but not enough for me to be able to say, "Oh, I like this archetype a lot." But I know you showed me one or two. I thought those were cool. I don't remember what they were though. But yeah, those are definitely nice. Top 10 at least. Dark? No. Let me erase just a little bit. Just enough for us to be able to see kind of what's going on. What about wife? What about wife Arcanist? Oh, dude, Dyer, you're the best. What do you guys think of my music choice? You think it's okay? You want me to change it? It has to be non-copywritten music, unfortunately. So if you don't have a non-copywritten song that you would, like to enjoy, the robots. I can't even say that word because I'm streaming, but that's funny. Don't get me bad, boys. Because it'll also affect other people. Oof, I just ripped. Oh man, you did. You exposed yourself. You've been exposed, my guy. What will you do now? Now that your world has crumbled, what will you do? Crumble at my feet, human. Are you trembling? Do I frighten you? Well, yes. I do know how to do that. What does this character sound like? What do you guys think this character sounds like? I think he's very doctory. Do you know who Richtofen or no, not Richtofen? Oh, maybe, he could kind of sound like Richtofen. I could see that. If you guys know, what is this idea that I'm thinking of called? Um, if you are familiar with Nazi zombies, Richtofen is the crazy doctor, um, and I imagine he sounds very much like Richtofen. But what do you guys think? Whose voice do you think this doctor has? This cultist doctor, that is. Cultist. Isn't he silent? Yeah, he is. I guess you're right. He can't have a voice. It's not like he spoke before he was a cultist. Maybe you just hear his voice in your head. That would be cool. He has like telepathy and you can hear what his voice sounds like. And everyone's like, why do you have such a deep voice? And then one day he finally speaks and you hear he has a very high pitched voice. Kappa. Okay. I think that's enough of the shadows. I think we're getting a little bit carried away with the shadows here. Because we can. I think most of the attention is on the head still, so maybe he needs some gold something on his hat. Okay, I think that's enough for him. That's all he gets. I do want to edit this guy for a second. At least his legs, because his legs are actually triggering me. Control T. Stretch these suckers out. He's the tallest boy. He's the one that everybody wants to play basketball with because he is the best at doing the hoops. Okay, we have saved the character design. All in all, I think this was a good one. Oops, Control J, flip, horizontal. Oops, one. This guy. Where you is, boy? Control J, merge layers. Control G, turn that off. Control J, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Oops. Edit, flip vertical. And then just put them down here with all the other scrubs. And then you make a mask and you do this gradient on it. And you make it a little bit opacity. Big brain. Alright boys, big brain. True. You have to do a soft outer glow, and then we have to select it. Right now it's white. To make it this look like this look okay. Green spread. No, spread's not that bad. The soft, precise. That's fine. What does that look like? Yikers. Okay, there we go. We have a character design. We can do like a little bottom light and stuff to top it off, but I think that's about it. That's all we're gonna touch upon for this character. At least that's what I think now. For now, that is. And we're making this brighter because light's coming from the bottom. Gotta make that. I could do color dodge, but okay. So this is our character design. We could probably just turn that off, but we don't need that. Okay. So I keep thinking of like cool stuff, like oh, we could do like a rim light or whatever. Like we don't need any of that. We have the concept. It's done. It is done. Stop playing with the design. Okay. So this is the next cultist, and I think it came out pretty okay. I think maybe on the hat because there's no gold on the hat, which is making it feel like a little bit disjointed and joggled. Just gonna test this out, see if it works. If we were to put like a little design that goes like this, would it help it? A little bit. What if we gave it cold rim on his little hat? Would that be too much? I mean, it helps support it, I guess. When do we get card art of these cultists? I mean, the thing is that we don't really know what cards we need for this, so we're gonna try doing them one at a time and try to see what we can actually get in the game. Honestly, I have no idea how the cards are gonna do, like the Vox cards, because I know a lot of people have like hate towards Vox. I could be wrong. I could completely be wrong, but I don't really know the community, so I don't know which way they're gonna go. I don't know if they're gonna go, oh, we love these Vox cards, they're the best, or these Vox cards are complete garbage. We do not need them. Why did you bother making them? So it could go either way. But I guess we'll find out in the future. We're just gonna finish this off with a little bit of color dodge so that we can stop thinking about it, or at least I can stop thinking about it. And then we're gonna move on to do something else. Just pop out some of them highlights. And then we're gonna do like a kind of a bluey kind of a color just to bring out some of these little details. Then red for the rope thing. Now, color dodge is really fun and all, but the thing about color dodge is if you do too much of it, you can destroy your piece, so you always got to be really careful with it. Like drawing my what are we like drawing my. um, we will see. In a second, man. I'm kind of nervous to click these links, Daya, because I'm getting hosted. So like, I also don't know what these would have on them. Give me 1 second. I can't even open them on a separate screen, which is really sad because I don't have a separate screen. It's just my actual monitor. Like where the stream is, that's where you see everything. Okay. All right, I think I got Tacet blocked. Numbers might need to be adjusted. Okay, that's fine. If the numbers need to be adjusted, it's a-okay. As long as it somewhat works, it should be good. Go ahead and drop it in the Discord, and we will take a look at it in a second and see kind of where your efforts have gone. I think screen looks good. Color dodge looks good too because it blends in. Nah, it would probably need to be a screen. Ooh. Divide never fails me, bro. Like, actually never fails me. Look at that. Divide, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Do you color dodge with the brush or create a color dodge layer? I do color dodge brush because you can control it easier. I know a lot of people, some people like making a color dodge layer, and that works well too. It's just really what you're kind of how you're trying to use the tools. But everybody's a little bit different, so it's probably best for you to try to use it yourself. You know, mess around with it, and then you can find your own way of using it, I guess. So yeah, this is going to be going to be his name? That's the real question. What is his name? What do you guys think? John? Johan? You want his name to be Johan? What do you think? Super Son, my guy. What's his name? Yes, Johan. Limited edition Johan card. Well, man, that sounds kind of weird. Alright. Right. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, alright. I really need to adjust this freaking logo thing. I always have to manually do it when I put it in. It's kind of frustrating because it's not evened out. But whatever. Yes. Super Son, if you're there, give me a poggers and tell me, God damn it, what do you think? What should his name be? My name is Johan. Control J, merge layers. Control G. My name is Johan. Do you like my body? Beethoven might be a bit too much on the nose. Beethoven. How about Benjamin? My stream delay is really high. Listen, man, I don't know how to turn down stream delay. So until we figure that out, it's gonna be all right. By stream delay, am I lagging? Or stream delay as in the stream is actually really slow? The stream looks fine on my end. Beethoven. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I see. I don't even know anymore, fool. Like, what do I even say to that, you know? Oh, hold on. Merge down. Oh, shit. I totally forgot that we were actually going to use this. So I have to color dodge this a little bit. It's okay. We'll just do it here. Basically, if you ask a question, we won't hear it until like 30 seconds later. Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know how to change that though. I think that's just like a natural thing, no? Um, if it's not, I mean, I would be down to like figure it out, but maybe maybe Fishy would know how to change it. I don't, because I'm a horrible tech person, dude. Like you can ask me how to do anything, but like I'm probably not gonna know the answer to it. But you know, it's whatever, dude. It's whatever. Control J. Now, right now we're just working on presentation. And we're gonna bring that all the way up to the top. Now, Mystic Fox, what the heck are you doing, man? Actually, what are you doing for transform? We are. We actually don't. I actually don't know what I'm doing right now. It is natural, but there's one setting in Twitch to shorten it, but it's not necessary. God damn it. Show me the secrets, Jeremiah. Show me the goddamn secret. How you do your magic. Boy, you better show me how you do your magic. Show me. Show me right now or I'm telling my dad. Sorry guys, I'm a little cringe right now. Just a little cringe. Just a little bit. Control T. Okay, so we got it separated. And we're going to put him in the background. Like really big. And then we are going to put him in the back. Move him down, 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 down. Below everything. Everything. Below. Below everything. Oh shit. I put him inside another folder. God damn it. If I merge these, what happens? Does it make them look ugly? Yep, it makes them look ugly. Never mind. Screen is weird. It is natural. I don't wanna be your friend no more. No, no. I don't wanna say nothing else to you. What you always telling me because of not. I don't wanna tell you nothing cause of something. Give me something new cause I just want not. Take it away, guitar. You guys are probably watching this like, what the heck are you doing? Under settings, the channel. Okay, let's read what you said. Under settings and channel, there's a low latency mode. In, I'll figure it out later, man. I really don't want to mess with it right now. Um, so let's make some quick thumbnails. Since we're at it already. Because your stream key's on the same page. That's why I don't want to do it. You read my mind, man. It's almost like you know what I'm doing. What is this? How do you know? You know? It's almost like you know what I'm talking about. Wait, are you watching? Oh man, I'm crazy, man. Don't listen to me. Ooga booga, I'm the scary monster. I'm a monster. Watch out, boys. My name is Joey Reed. Don't look at that while streaming. Yeah, I normally don't look at any settings and stuff like that while I'm streaming because obviously someone's trying to like steal all of my info. So like we're not trying to have that happen here today. So sorry. Whatever. I don't know what the hell this thing's doing. I don't know why it's giving me this line, but couldn't care less right now. I can't even erase it. Son of a bitch, makes it worse. Okay. So let's get nibbit. Get bidit bidit bidit. Make some quick thumbnails. Stroke. Stroke. Alright, so we're gonna make some quick thumbnails and then I guess we can move on to something else. Oops, dropped my pen. Okay, so how do we see this character kind of being, right? I see him like being like this, maybe. And he's going like down this way, like his body. And then he's like, he has this arm kind of doing this thing. And he's holding his mask up. And then this is the one with the one eye. And he's like this. Which, you know what I mean? This is cool, you know? And then the beak over here. Actually, the beak would probably be like over here, huh? And then his mask is like right here. And he's like looking this way. And then his power, I don't know, maybe his power is emanating from here. We'll draw the power in a second. Because the power, seeing the power actually is important for the piece. And then he could have his other hand like being strained, like right here. Doing some kind of magical thing. Just gonna be that ball. The other hand's going this way. And then his wings are gonna go this way, and the other wing is gonna go like this. And then he has like a glowy orb here. And then maybe he has like a couple glory orbs here. Ooh, maybe they're X's because he's a mute. Glowy, like X lines. What do you think? X's or orbs? I think orbs looks cool. He has one arm like going this way, the other one going, so it's like this. It would be like this. It's pointing at him. You know? What do you guys think? Thoughts? Mystic Fox, I think you should just stop drawing. Alright, shut up. I get it. You don't want me to draw. I get it. It's fine. Just messing. Just messing around. This is what I'm thinking. We have it like this, right? We got a bunch of orbs and stuff floating around. They're all like power orbs, like, I don't know, maybe they cancel stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Right? I'm gonna do color dodge so that we can see. YouTube, I'm still here. Keep playing. Maybe instead of little circles, they could be masks of Vox that are glowing, and then his eyes just glowing. Because he doesn't sing, so. And you know, he has his little. I'll do like a pseudo outline of his cave thing so you know you can see it. Of his feather thing. His feather cape. It would be someone like that. And then he has the one of the top part's purple. Oops. Purple for the top part. Oops. Wrong brush. Sorry, boys. And then blue for the bottom, or like the cyan or whatever. Could go like this way. You know, something like that. And like he's holding his mask up. We could do that. What would another one be? Come on, let's brainstorm some. Okay. So he could be holding his mask. Maybe the mask is like, you know, it's actually not a mask. It's like Vox that was granted to him. It's like a companion Vox, and it speaks to him, and it helps him cure people from the deafness, the illness. But he can. Oh, maybe he's actually deafened, but he's maybe he's not actually deafened. He just hears so many sounds that he can't comprehend or express them with his voice, so he just chooses not to. Ah, big brain. Big brain, boys. All right, so that was weird. Um, I think that would be a cool one. I'm really digging that one actually, like a lot. So we're gonna do two. This is gonna be number one, number two. Number two, I'm thinking he is like way over here and he's like shooting powers at us. So kind of like Splash Party. So then it's like his hat, and then you know his cool blah blah blah, his cool Vox face. We see that one eye here, but obviously I would need to fix the foreshortening stuff and things like that. But the idea is like he's fighting and like we're the receiving end. He's being attacked by the mutes or by the silencers. And in this hand he could have the glowing orb thing here. I think that would be really cool. This arm is like expelling some kind of magical thingy. Photoshop, don't poop out on me, come on. We're almost done. It would be him like shooting magic or something at us, you know? I think it's cool. And then he has this little thingy here. And then the wings thing, like his little wings are like Sha. You know? They're coming out like this. This one would be a little bit more difficult to paint, but honestly, I wouldn't mind if it looks good. Actually, it wouldn't even be that hard to paint. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think that would be cool. We could have like this purple thing here on his eye. God dang it, man. Stupid. Sturin. I got surprise for you. Super Sun. Super Son, brace yourself, my child. You have been granted the gift. You should be scared. You should be very scared. Oh man. Okay. And then it'll be like, he's doing damage. We could also draw like a guy in the foreground getting blasted by one of those like orbs of damage. I think his power is he takes away sound, like the ability to hear, and grants it. He's drawing a robot wife. All right, boys. I think on that note, I think it's time to end the stream. Um, we got a lot of stuff done. We finished another character design yet again. We got a little bit of the thumbnails going on. I think for two for now is fine because we're not even finalizing if we're going to continue to use this character in the first place. So I think it's fine where it's at. I want to say special thanks to Thrifty for being a homie and showcasing that I was streaming on his stream by demonstrating what hosting is. And then also, I want to thank everybody for turning up and being cool. If I can get a couple of poggers in the chat from all of you guys. I know I have like a 30-second delay, so I'm just going to sit here. And then, yeah. I think we did a lot today. That was ironically how I was going to block it. He silences a card, banishes it, and creates a copy of it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Also, Tacet is in text voice channel on Discord. All right, so we're gonna showcase the Tacet card as finishing words. If I could get everybody in chat, hit me with that poggers too. That'd be cool. Tacet Vox. Ooh, that's nice there. Okay, so we got Tacet Vox. Vox fragment from Archipel. Archipeli? Archipel. Alright, guys. Archipel. From Archipel. I don't know how to say that, man. Summon. Counter your opponent's next two cards when this enters the graveyard or is banished. Super Son, you're giving me fire. When it enters the graveyard or is banished, shuffle this into your deck. Counter your opponent's next two cards. That's gonna be broken, actually. Imagine if it was an ongoing effect, because you do have it. Think about this, Super Sen. You have it going on every single turn. The next spell is countered at the end of your turn. The next spell that is played is countered, or creature or whatever. That's annoying. You already have it cost 7. You might as well give it a nasty thing. What do you think, Super Son? Ongoing effect. Makes it extra annoying. Because you have it cost 7 right now. It's a 5/5. And it only does that effect when it comes onto the battlefield. I think 7 is too high. Numbers aren't works. Okay. As long as numbers aren't works, we good for it. But I do think having it be an ongoing effect would be really annoying for the enemy player. because they're gonna play something and they're just gonna watch it burn and be like, I don't know what happened. If it's gonna be played for anything more than two, I don't know if it would be worth it. And it probably shouldn't be a 5-5, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what people think. Um, after we do some playtesting. Anyways, dudes, thank you very much for coming. Like I said earlier, I want to say shout outs to your boy for hosting me. Once again, thanks to Super Sun for helping make these cards possible in blocking them and playtesting them and everything. Daya, thanks for stopping by. Love seeing your samurai dudes. And thank you for Nitro Melon for coming in and saying that saying that Karachar Mallet is dumb. And then thanks for all the poggers, guys. Thanks for all the support and just being cool. We're gonna cut it here in a second. Comment of the day: Vox obliterate. That's so good, dude. Vox obliterate.